Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a quick rundown of the Teufel CL or column 900 subwoofer. This is a German-made unit. Starting to see a lot more of them in Europe these days, especially in the UK, and they seem to be very well high rated in German. The build quality is very good. These pair with the floor standing columnar speakers as a 5.1 system, and this is a 250 watt dual 8-inch rated subwoofer. It's got a unique sort of feature and design to it with a sort of oval elliptical type of shape with a sort of plastic veneer, fairly thin, but it's got a texture to it. It's not a smooth glossy surface type of subwoofer. It's an absolute beast. It weighs in at 25 kilograms, and like I mentioned, rated at 250 watts output. On the front of it, it's got this really nice, nicely made cloth-covered grille, which on the subwoofer is removable, whereas the column speakers that come in the package are not. The grille itself is very nicely made. You can see it's got this plastic frame on the inside that holds the material away from the cutout on the board itself. The board is cut from fairly thick MDF, as you can see from that, and it's got a center brace with little inserts where the pins actually fit in. So all in all, a very nicely made solid grille. Not a lot of flex because of the wood, but yeah, very nicely made. And there we go, Teufel. So this is what we're dealing with in terms of the drivers on the inside. Dual 8-inch. This is a ported box at the bottom. It's got a flat bevel on the front. There's a plastic top here on the a plastic cap on the top here. I'm not quite sure what it is. It doesn't actually give you any sort of lighting. I wonder whether it comes with a remote control. I don't have one, so that might be the sensor for it. If you look at the bottom of the box itself, oh, one very big heavy subwoofer. Let's try and get that up. There you go. Dual ports, 4 very solid rubber feet that screw onto the bottom, and the ports at the back, at the bottom of the unit. And we'll go to the back of the unit to give you an idea of what the plate amplifier looks like. And there we go. So we'll just zoom in a bit so you can have a better look at what the amp is like. Some specs, hopefully that's clear enough. So it's got a nice solid heat sink solidly attached to the unit itself. We've got our low level inputs left and right. We've got our auto and on switch, low pass filter as well. You've got your phase dial, 0 to 180 degrees. You've got your frequency cutoff from 40 Hz to 240, and you've got your level input as well as your high level inputs and high level outputs with a nice switch. This is rated at 220 to 240 volts. And yeah, there we go. That's a Teufel CL900 SW.